Hi everyone! In this video we're going to look at the items in MAC's Divine Night collection, which is their holiday collection for 2013. This will be available in stores October 17th, and it is already available online if you want to purchase through there. As always, you can go to allurabeauty.com if you want to see more in-depth reviews and photographs of all the swatches, including the lip products applied to the lips. I am also hosting a blog sale, and the link to that blog sale will be in the description box for you. Now, I did order the items in this collection, but somehow MAC failed to ship me 6 of the items that I ordered. I have spoken to them, and of course their response is that they need time to investigate and figure out what happened, yada yada. So, unfortunately, that's not going to be resolved on MAC's end for at least a few days. And I didn't want to wait to show you the items that I do have, so what I'm going to do is show you the items that were sent in this video, and then on allurabeauty.com I will update that with the 6 items that were not sent to me. Alright, let's get to looking at the colors and swatches. This collection releases 3 new mineralized skin finishes, which are $33 each. Here is Center of Attention, Seen to be Seen, and Perfectly Poised. As you saw, each pan has 2 colors in it, so what I'm going to do is I'll swatch each color individually and then give you a heavy swatch of both colors mixed together. So from Center of Attention, here is the pastel peachy pink shade with silver and pink micro shimmer. Here is the 24 karat gold shimmer shade. And here they are mixed together. Now this is just to try to show you the intensity of the color, so don't judge too harshly on the effect that you're seeing here. I'm going to apply these with a blush brush together in just a second. Here's what you get when you blend the 2 shades together. You get almost, well, you definitely get no pink color in there, and you get some gold shimmer particles, but they really do not adhere to the skin very well. It's almost like nothing on the skin. So on this side, I applied 1 layer already. I'm going to apply 2 layers to try to get a more noticeable finish. This definitely won't work as a face color. At best, it will work as a shimmering highlight, but you really can't see much on the skin. Maybe a very subtle highlighting shade. Here's the mauve with pink sheen shade from the Seen to be Seen mineralized skin finish. Here's the brick rose shade with gold flecks. This is the smaller portion of the pan. And here are the 2 shades mixed together. Here are the 2 colors mixed together and applied with a powder brush. And here is 2 layers of powder applied. And that's what that looks like. It just really has a hard time adhering to the skin still. I've never really encountered MSFs that do this, but I'm pretty disappointed so far with these colors. Here's the bronze shade from Perfectly Poised, the creamy beige shade, adding another layer to try to get it to show up, and the 2 colors mixed together. Okay, here's everything mixed together with a powder brush, 1 layer, and 2 layers, and that white color does have a purple sheen to it, so it gives this pretty interesting surface effect to this color. Here are the 2 mineralized blushes. They are $27.50 each. Here's Lured to Love and Talk of the Town. So Lavish Living is missing. Lured to Love is a soft coral shade. This is a satin finish. Talk of the Town is a warm bronze base with a yellow bronze. This actually to me looks like a pink, soft frosty pink shade. Here are the two colors up close. Here's Lured to Love applied with a powder brush. Really can't see it, so I'm going to apply another layer. Here it is with 2 layers still. It just barely shows up on the skin. It is almost just a translucent color, a little bit of peach to it. And here it is with 3 layers applied. So 2 and 3 layers, probably only a blush that will suit very pale, fair skin. Otherwise it will lighten the color of your cheeks with a pale peach tone. Here's Talk of the Town applied with a powder brush. Again, the powder just falls off of the skin and doesn't leave almost any pigment behind. Here's another layer applied. Ends up just being very subtle shimmer on the skin. And here's 3 layers applied. I'm going to try to dab to force the powder to stay on the skin a little more. So I guess you get this light pink sheen to the skin, but again, in my opinion, very disappointing. Here are the Mineralized eyeshadows. These are $23 each. Here's Captivating, Until Dawn, Exquisite Ego, Past Midnight, and Tonight's Temptation. I'm applying these over a primer. Here's the Golden Cream shade from Captivating. I'm going to add a little more product. And the gold shade from Captivating. It's pale gold. Here's the really soft gold from Until Dawn. Again, I'm going to add a second layer of color to intensify it. And here is the taupey color from Until Dawn. Here's the bronze from Exquisite Ego. And the champagne color from Exquisite Ego. It's white champagne color. Here's the deep royal purple from Past Midnight. Drags a bit on the skin. Adding a second layer to try to liven up this purple shade. And here's the frosty lilac from that shadow. Here's the black with silver shimmer particles from Tonight's Temptation. Again, I'm adding a little more. And here's the rich navy blue color from Tonight's Temptation. Here are the 4 new cream sheen glasses, and these will retail you $22. Here's Flair for Finery, You've Got It, Private Party, and Prepare for Pleasure. Here's Flair for Finery, which is a dusty and milky pink color. Probably won't show up as much of any color on the lips. You've Got It is this sort of mauve-y taupey rose color. Again, probably won't show up as much on the lips. Private Party is a plum mauve with very subtle pearl in it. And Prepare for Pleasure is this bright strawberry red. There is one new fluid line color, and it is called Stares and Speculation. And the shade looks like this. and this fluid line cost $17.50. Here it is applied with an angled brush. It is this olive color with a gold sheen. It's not very opaque unless you really layer and dab in small strokes. And that's what it looks like up close. Alright, so there is MAC's Divine Night collection. I am extremely disappointed with this collection. I honestly don't think that there is a single item here that I would really be eager to purchase. The mineralized skin finishes just didn't have any color to them, or almost no color to them, because the powder is so chunky, frosty, glittery. I don't even know what's wrong with the formula, but it doesn't adhere to the skin. So you end up with this really powdery mess and not a lot of color. The same is true for the mineralized blushes, at least the ones that I was able to review in this video. They just don't have a lot of color to them. The mineralized eyeshadows are probably the best part of this collection so far. Again, I haven't reviewed the lipsticks yet, so those might end up being more impressive, but the mineralized eyeshadows were pretty good in quality. Again, they don't have the smoothest, creamiest formula. They are kind of messy and powdery and dusty because of the baked nature. But comparatively to the other things in this collection, they were at least higher quality than the other items. The fluid line, again, the color is a little dull. It's not opaque. It's just not that flattering of a color, in my opinion. And the cream sheen glasses, 2 of the 4 colors barely show up on the skin. They're not going to tint your lips any, so it's pretty much just going to be a clear gloss that you're paying $22 for. And then the other 2 colors are better. They're more pigmented, although they are translucent in quality. But cream sheen glasses are probably one of the worst value in terms of all of MAC's products because of the very small amount of lip gloss that you get in the tube. And you may have noticed that all of the items in the holiday collection are more expensive than the regular counterparts. So, for example, the mineralized skin finishes, which are normally $30 in this collection, are $33, even though the only real difference is that there's gold lettering on the packaging and gold lettering on the boxes. And that's the only difference. You don't even really get very special packaging. All of the items are at least, I think, $2 to $3 more expensive than they normally would be, just because MAC can do that with a holiday collection and people will still buy it. So you can probably tell that I'm really not a fan of this collection, and I certainly don't think that any of these items warrant running out and getting them or stressing over trying to get your hands on any of them. I would be happy to know what experiences you have with this collection, whether they are the same, or if you had a much better experience with any of these items. I'd be interested in hearing about that too in the comment section below. Alright, thanks for taking the time to watch this video. I hope it helps you choose what you do and don't want from this collection, and I'll see you in the next one.